so I just want to talk a little bit about well-being. Okay, and a little great analogy that I've used a little bit this week for talking about, you know, we've got a bank holiday coming up. It's this weekend, if you hadn't remembered. And I just wanted to talk about it and say, you know, if you have a day this weekend where you go, do you know what? I'm not going to stick to what I've been doing, and I'm just going to enjoy myself, and I might eat a little bit too much than I should do, and I might, you know, eat some things up or drink some things that are not going to make me feel as great tomorrow, or the next day, whenever that might be. But do you know what? That's one day. And it's like, if you've quit smoking or you've stopped doing something that's harmful and you do it, you know, you quit and then 3 months later you have a cigarette, that's 1 out of 3, 4 that you were having a day, maybe 10 a day or whatever it was out of 3 months. So don't just go, oh, it's all over, I've got to start again, I've got to go. You just had 1 day. So in 3 months, 1 day, you know, you get 30, 60, 90 days in 3 months, give or take. So, you know, 89 out of those 90 days was really good. And then if you know, multiply that out to a year, you know, 365 days, and 4 of those every 3 months, for example, you know, 361 days of the year, you bloody smashed it, which is great, okay? Even if you had, you know, it was a little bit more often and say 20 days out of 365 were not as great as you wanted them to be, you didn't feel like you'd looked after yourself, or you didn't feel like that you'd done the best that you could, well, that's absolutely fine. So don't feel like you've dropped off the wagon is the biggest kind of thing I want to say, is because it's a journey. You're not going straight from A over here to B. It's not a straight line. There is so many twists and turns and rounds and all the way back until you get to B. So you just take a second and just go, okay, it's okay. Tomorrow I'm going to go back to those things that I know that make me feel good, getting up and practicing my meditation, doing some exercise, eating food that's going to nourish my body to allow me to exercise, to allow me to do the things that I want to do, make sure I then go to bed at a reasonable time so I can do that again the following day, hydrate, all of those things, you know, and, you know, making time for other people, making time for yourself, making time for the things that feel good to you, whether that's learning something new, whether that's doing the exercise, or whether it's doing something a bit more, what it is, but as long as it's working towards your well-being, you know, here at Optimal Working Wellbeing, we just want to allow people to make those choices, you know, to just have a bit more fun one day. And I'm not saying that well-being shouldn't be fun. You know, the exercise that you're coming to should be something that you really enjoy. You should be like, yeah, I'm ready to go to the gym because that's what we're going to do in class tonight, or, you know, I'm ready to go and play sport, and I'm ready to go and, you know, see my teammates and have that connection. You know, spend time with people and do those fun things and get out for a bike ride, try and beat yourself from last time with whatever it is you're doing, and just enjoy it. And that is what life is all about, but it's doing the things that A, make you feel good and that are not detrimental, and just enjoying it. So I hope that's helpful. There'll be more little videos coming like this here on YouTube and on Instagram, so be good to have you along.